Going to do that again.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. Hold on just a moment. Hello, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place to find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I'm here with my friend and co-host, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Tara Lena from California Cover-Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. Today is coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations. We want to give a good hey to everybody watching live on the replay and those of you in the clubhouse. We hope you'll join the conversation today. It's going to be good. Hi, friend. How you doing today?
I am doing really, really well.
Good.
And as Terry said, welcome and thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you taking your time out on this holiday weekend and joining us over here on BizChicks.live and in the clubhouse as well. So let's start the conversation off. Every Monday, we have coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations around various topics. And today's topic happens to be one that's just, we always hear that story about know what you want, go for what you want. Only think about what it is that you want. And so you're thinking about what it is that you want, and then you keep that thing on your mind and think about what you want, not what you don't want. Go toward what you want, not what you don't want. But suppose you don't know what you want.
Now there's a thought. Hi, Lennis. How you doing this morning?
So maybe you don't know what you want.
Well, Linda says she's just about to have a session with herself about this very topic. Yeah, Linus, I think a lot of us are having that going on right now, especially coming back into a lot of social situations. We're reassessing what do I really want? Where do I really want to go? Who do I really want to be? Am I becoming who I want to be? All of these things are really important questions. So we're going to break this down today.
So when you're thinking about what it is that you want, the first step to finding out what it is that you want is to get somewhere and sit down, like Terry's grandma said.
Is that what we're talking about today? How to get what you want. Okay.
How to figure out what it is that you want. Not how to get what you want, how to figure out what it is that you want, because you don't even know. Many people don't even know what they want.
Okay.
They want what somebody else wants, or they're wanting something because other people said that they should want that, but they don't know what it is they want. So that first step in getting what you want is to figure out what you want. So today's lesson topic today is how to figure out what you want.
Okay.
Lena says that she is great and there's something going on with the universal energy right now. She is excited about what is happening in her future. I've been reading this book, and on achievement, maximum achievement. You can't achieve anything if you don't know what you want.
Okay. If you don't know where you're going,
how are you going to get there?
How will you know when you've arrived?
Or even if you're on the right path to where you're going.
All of that.
All of those things, everything comes back to you figuring out what you want.
Now, the first thing we said, all of this takes place where? In the mind.
In the mind.
Because you can't, we talked about this last week, you can't be more than you believe you are on the inside. You can't be more than on the outside till you truly believe it on the inside. So I was looking at an article today over here in Psychology Today on how to get what you want, and it says take the following steps to become a master goal setter. Well, get what you want. Step 1: believe you can have what you want.
Okay, so but before I can believe I can have what I
You
want,
gotta know
I need to know what
it
I
is.
want. What do I want? So our first step in knowing what you want is to get somewhere and sit down. Okay, so John Maxwell puts on his calendar thinking, just thinking. Step 1, get somewhere and sit down. Step number 2, think. You're going to need to turn off the TV. You're going to need to turn off all external voices because every voice has an agenda.
Now, that's a good topic. Every voice has an agenda.
Every voice has an agenda. And does that voice line up with what you want? Well, if you don't know what you want, then the voices are starting coming in, and piling up. Hey, Jerry, the voices are coming in and they are coming at you. You don't even know. So the first step is get somewhere and sit down and plan to think. Just sit there and think. No doing. No doing. Get somewhere, sit down, think. Just sit there and just let thoughts come and go, and figuring out what it is that you like. Do you like chocolate ice cream?
And why is it all up in your refrigerator? Is it because somebody else likes it? But where's the stuff you like? Have you even thought about what you liked? Or when you made the shopping list, was it all about chocolate ice cream for Billy Bob and Susie Jane?
What do you want? Who are you? So you have to in order to determine what it is that you want, you got to know who you are, what you like, what you
Get in
don't
touch with
like.
yourself.
You like Lennis was talking about. She said, "I'm just getting ready to have a session with myself about this topic. Who am I? Am I on my trajectory of where I saw myself going? Is this how as I look back over my life and I'm looking around, is this where I said I wanted to be?
Good morning, Jerry. How you doing?
Is this where I wanted to be? Is am I living my best life? Am I looking around like this is not quite what I pictured?" That's what I was going to put on that thing. Picture it. So the next step is 3. Picture it. Picture your life the way you want it to go. Picture it. 2022. I'm driving in my Tesla. I am my company, fabulous. The women over 40 are doing well. We are traveling the country and doing different things. What do I see for 2022? So 3, you picture it and you use your imagination. 1, get somewhere and sit down. 2, think. 3, imagine. Pull out how many times dust off the imagination? When we watch all these shows on Netflix, all these programs and all these movies and stuff, we are watching somebody else's imagination. Don't let other people imagine for you. What is it that you want? And what is that word where you just default and let it go to somebody else? You just like, okay, you're not even
you defer to others.
There you go. You just defer that over to somebody else. You just kind of close your eyes, and I'm like, I need to close my eyes and imagine what I want, deciding what I want based on what do I want to
Isn't this a great exercise?
What? Close your eyes?
Close your eyes, because sometimes when you go to the restaurant, friend, you don't know what you want. Just while everybody's trying to decide, maybe you just need to close your eyes and say, what would I like to have?
Good morning, Tachi. And Jerry says, yes, that's what she's been doing.
Mhm. Sitting and thinking and picturing your life, Jerry, or
And so we're sitting, we close our eyes. Do I want steak or do I want chicken or do I want fish? There are a lot of people who defer decisions to someone else. Today we were talking about if you don't know what you want and then people start bringing you things and you just taking them and you just taking them, you just bring because you're not sure what you want.
Mhm.
You're not sure of your you're not sure, so you just start picking up stuff and then you start ending up with stuff. Well, somebody said I should want this, so I'm going to pick this up. um, and there's another thought I had about knowing what you want or knowing what you don't want is a good way of figuring out
Absolutely.
what you want.
Eliminating the stuff you don't want.
Right.
That's how doctors diagnose us, right? They eliminate what's not wrong.
And
You
maybe
know what I'm
that's not
saying?
the
Does it hurt
excellent
when
way.
you move it this way or move it that way? Or when you put your hand over your head? So they're eliminating stuff.
Wanting something for the sake of wanting it. Oh, you defer your decisions to other people. So for instance, you go to the restaurant like you mentioned and there's something on the menu. What do you want to eat today? Or how about even choosing the restaurant? Where do you want to go? Oh,
I
I
don't
don't know,
know.
you just pick it. That is not how your life should go. Your life should not be, oh, you pick it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to teach my daughters that because a lot of times, especially when they were dating in high school, it's like, you know what? You need to know where you want to go, or you'll be drug any old place. So you've been to enough places to know what you like and what you don't like and where you like to go. And maybe sometimes you need to suggest something new, like the museum or roller skating, or you know what I'm saying? But you need to have a list of what you like to do.
Right. And maybe that's not maybe. And that is why we say sit down and you put together a list of
Mm-hmm.
what you like to do. You what do I like? I like Spumoni ice cream. I like these restaurants. I like ice skating. I like
Mm-hmm.
hiking. I like water sports. I
Exactly.
like being on the beach. I like what list out stuff that you like doing so that when someone says, where do you want to go for dinner? You're not going to Chuck E. Cheese because you know what it is you want.
Because you don't particularly care for rats. But anyway, okay. It may not be high on your list. Okay.
But because you've kind of put together
Mhm.
your list of who, based on you, you get to now choose better. You get
Mhm.
to be better.
It's something about food and ice there. Anyway, go ahead. I
Somebody's
digress.
bringing an idea of,
I
yeah, that was
digress.
a big rat too. So we're sitting in, we do that. Well, where do you want to go? Well, I don't know what I want to eat. You pick it. And so we're back and forth with this people, nobody knowing what they want.
Exactly.
Or are you deferring because you don't want the responsibility of
Mhm.
that choice? What if they don't like me if I say I want Ruth's Chris or Morgan's? That's on them. You asked me where I wanted to go.
Exactly.
Now we have little stories going on. Oh, I can't. They said they wanted to take me to dinner or whatever. Where would you like to go? I have a few restaurants on my checklist based on I can say where I wanted to go.
Online. Yeah.
McDonald's is not one of them. Not that anything is wrong with McDonald's. McDonald's just ain't one of the ones on the
Well,
list.
I have found recently that I can eat at a sit down restaurant for the same price. They have
as you
gotten
pay
so,
for the fast food. I'm
yes,
going to go sit
fast
down.
fast food. Because recently I've taken my grandchildren through a fast food place, and it's been a while. And when I saw the bill, I was like, "Dang, we could have just went and sat down somewhere."
Right.
Had a
So,
dining experience.
you know, so what do you want? If you don't know, and then you might want different things for different parts of your life.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing. What I want may not be one big thing. It may be, what do I want for my family? What I want for my health? What
Mm-hmm.
do I want for my financial picture? What do I want to do for fun?
Mm-hmm.
What do I want to do for these different things?
Jerry says she likes that idea, and it's so true. We don't, really think about what we want. She says it's okay. She says thank you so much for reaffirming that it's true that we need to, figure out what we want and be okay with it.
So, how to figure out what you want? Step number one is to sit down somewhere. Just get someplace, sit down. Probably very quiet place. You don't want a bunch of, you definitely don't want anything with voices talking to you,
Mm-hmm.
because you need to hear from your own inside. You need to hear your own heart. Your heart is here. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
tries to say
Mm-hmm.
your heart is this thing in the tip. No, your heart is right here. Your mind, your will, your emotions. This is your heart. What is it that you want? And sit there and just kind of close your eyes and
Mm-hmm.
think about, what do I really want in this situation? There's another thing. You take what you want situation by situation. What do I want to do today? Today
Mm-hmm.
is Monday. It is a holiday. Do I want to be in the mall? What do you want? And these are daily decisions and daily things that you're thinking through.
Mm-hmm.
I want to stay home. Maybe I want to stay in the bed and sleep a little extra. Maybe I just want to sit and watch my favorite TV shows. Maybe, what do you want? Do you know what your favorite TV shows are? Or have you been deferring to other people so much that you don't even know who you are or what it is that you do want in life?
Mm. It's something to think about.
Then you think. You close your eyes and you think. I did this the other day and I said, I need to practice doing this every day. Just
Yes. You
think.
see?
I just closed my eyes and just sat there and thought, didn't move, just thought. And I got ideas. I've got, oh, I could do that. And begin to write those things down, because all I was doing was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't trying to do anything. I was just thinking. I was just like, daydreaming, if you will. And then I could see the pictures. I can imagine, oh yeah, we could do that. One of the things we were thinking about that I had thought about was the hybrid live stream
Mm-hmm.
in person, and that was came because of thinking. Just like, we can still maintain the intimacy of the live stream
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with the interaction of the live audience. I was like, okay, but I had to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know what? Thinking is more important than the trying to do, because if you don't think it through, then the doing is not going to happen the way
Or
it
in the
should.
middle of it, it just like, well, where's the other piece of this?
Mm-hmm.
And often we say to people, did you think this through?
Or did you just jump up and start doing something and you fly in the plane trying to fix it while you, oh, we forgot that wing piece. But thinking things through. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to, and then imagine it. What is it going to look like? What does that look like? What does that look like? What does my life look like at a particular time in time period? Or what does my life look like if I eat this? What is my life? Imagining, but it takes time, and it takes sitting down, and it takes pulling away from the highway. I got Mark over here who wants to weigh in. Hey, Mark.
Jerry says that's different.
Go ahead, Mark.
She says fixing in midair.
I just wanted to add to that, if I could.
Yeah.
Could you turn him up a little bit?
In addition to the thinking it, one of the most important things to bring it to fruition when you're doing that is to feel it. What will it feel like when this happens? Because that the emotion actually empowers and fuels the thought, and that is actually what brings it more so to fruition. So the thought absent the emotion is much less powerful than if you actually include, how am I going to feel when this is actually in existence? How am I going to feel when this happens?
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for adding that, because that is, so we at step 4. Imagine the feeling. Imagine the feeling.
Okay.
Yeah. We also have Robin over here in Clubhouse as well. Imagine the feeling. I like that, Mark? Will I feel free?
Is it a good feeling?
I'm going to feel
I'm looking
great.
forward to feeling that way.
So let's look at, if I were working to get to my ideal weight. I've sat down and I thought about it. I would like to be healthier, and I'd like to be able to move better and feel better. So my next step would be, I sat down, I thought about what I want to do. I need to picture me being healthier, and then imagine what it's going to feel like being at my ideal weight. If I'm at my ideal weight, what does that feel like? I can move again. I can bend. I have greater mobility. I have more energy. I like adding that feeling component to these steps.
Yes, because it's all part of the picturing it. You know what I mean? Because you begin to feel the experience of it all.
Right. Feel the experience. Okay, that's good. We need to write that down. Feel the experience.
Well, I think it's what Mark just said. It's another way of saying it. You know what I mean? But I feel the experience.
No, that's fine for that. But I mean, writing it down, I'm talking about all of us need to write that statement down. Feel the experience, because we talk about experiences a lot of time, but it's almost like we're standing back watching other people have the experience instead of us feeling the experience for ourselves. Well, I can't have that for me. That's okay for them.
And that's what commercials do. Commercials try to take you to scenic places. You know, when they're talking about gambling and getting your money, they're showing you people dressed up, celebrating with champagne, in spa treatments. You know what I mean? These glamorous hotel rooms. They're giving you a visual experience so that you can have a voyeur experience and come over there and give them your money.
But then at the end of that, you need to evaluate, did I really have as much fun? Did I really feel
the commercial said?
Right.
But when they are trying to convince you that this is a good thing to do, they're showing you things that invoke those feelings that Mark is talking about, so that you can feel the experience, you know, through that visual visualization, which
because
makes you think you're gonna get that.
we are visually.
The eye gate is just
No,
powerful.
everything we do is visual.
Mm-hmm.
The auditory still paints a picture. You're still using, you're
Yeah.
still seeing. Everything is still visual. Even though you heard it, the sounds that you hear running water. You see water running. You hear as the water comes on. You hear when you hear things. Your mind paints a picture. It just does. You just don't hear something and it's just there. Your mind is painting a picture when you're using auditory. So you're still
going back to the visual source.
You're
connecting with that
visual.
vision. Yes. Connecting with that vision. Wow. Yeah. So you need to get
and
something.
that's why it's important about what words you're hearing from other people. And the story that you are telling yourself paints a picture.
Indeed it does.
Is the story one of tragedy or is it one of victory? You are painting that story by the words you are telling yourself. Oh, and here's the other thing. Nobody is responsible for your story but you.
Oh my gosh.
So we talked about deferring to others. A lot of people have let, I think Mark talked about this too, that you letting other people write the story of your life. And you're like, wait a minute, that's not how that story goes. If that's not the way the story goes, you need to get in there and start erasing some stuff and rewriting the story.
I like that. Get your big eraser out and just go for it. Write your own story. And I think the thing is, at some point, did we really take responsibility for writing our own story? Because as children, we're influenced by authority figures, be they parents, whatever, teachers, et cetera, trainers, coaches, different people who come across our lives.
Each of them with their own agenda, which may not be your agenda because you don't know what your agenda is yet. They can help you up to a point, like your parents can help mold and shape you up to a point. And even if they didn't do a very good job of it, when you become old enough to make decisions on your own, you can decide what you want. It's okay.
You
it really is okay.
Your own story.
It is okay. So that is our conversation for today. We just want to remind you, you can figure out what it is that you want.
How to figure out what you want.
Yep. Get somewhere and sit down is a good place to start. And every time we get ready to go back and do some things, every time you get ready to get into a new position or there's a decision that needs to be made, getting somewhere and sitting down and thinking is very good to do. It'll help avoid mishaps down the road.
Indeed.
Because you sat and you thought, you got prepared. What could go wrong with this? You think it through, right? You thought it through, and then you pictured it. You start picturing your life on a better trajectory. You start thinking of it better. You start thinking about, oh yeah, I think I could do that, and the possibilities come up. And then, like Mark just said, then you imagine the feeling. What will that be like if I'm free from having to, have everybody else check off on my life? I'm free from that now.
Wow.
So
that's a statement right there.
Oh, everybody else got to sign off on your life? Yeah, okay. So that is our conversation for today. Now, if you're watching this live or on the replay, we invite you to click the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell icon so that you know when we're having another program coming up live or another conversation that we would love for you to be a part of. You can always join us over on Clubhouse so we can actually hear your lovely voice. And then today, this evening at 4:00, we're going to be doing
First
Monday, and we want you to be a part. That is going to where you get to tell us about you. We get to learn about you, get to learn a little bit more about you, what it is that you do, your business, how we can connect with you. And we want to help you get the word out about your business. So we're going to ask you to join us this evening.
4:00 Pacific time.
Yep. Right here. Terry, do you see that okay?
I see it fine.
Okay. So we want for you to, come tell us who you are right here on bizchicks.live. We're going to be doing it virtual. We eventually going to start going back into the restaurant now that California is opened up a little bit. But we will never stop going live because we can do that now. We will still have the live component, so you'll still be able to join us live and in person. We will give you more details. This is going to be in the first Monday in August. We will be back live. So we're looking forward to having you all join in. Hey, Cheryl over on Clubhouse. Good to have you.
How you doing?
So we want you to join us. Come see us. This is good. So every first Mondays. And if you'd like to become a part of BizChicks, just text BIZ to 33777. You'll get a standard operating procedures for success. It's a little PDF that we put together, and it'll help you. Just a little reminders and things that you can do to keep your business growing successfully. Look for more content coming from us. Again, thank you for subscribing. And
people often ask, what does BizChicks do?
Oh yeah, so we do
live stream production.
Yes, I wanted to say that we have been what is the word? Streamlining, tweaking. That's the word. Tweaking and paring down and getting rid of the fluff and get down to what it is, the meat and potatoes of what we do. So we do live workshops. We will do workshops on social media and live streaming. We do live streaming production and consultation, and we host masterminds. The things that we talk about in the masterminds are things that we just talked about today. If our thinking is not right, just like we learned last week, if what on the inside is not working, the outside is not going to work. So we talk about those things in masterminds. We do workshops and we do one-on-one consultations, but our main thing is we help you with your live stream production. We can help you get one together, tell you how to put things together to make it a little easier for you without a bunch of technical jargon.
Yes, and if you need help streaming, we do that too.
Yep, the production and the training, we do both. So we want to say thank you for tuning in. If you guys got any questions in the Clubhouse, comments in the Clubhouse before we check out, or questions and comments here on bizchicks.live, we just want to thank you for being here. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Clubhouse.
And Jerry and Linus and all of you who are watching over here live.
One of the things I wanted to say too, follow one another. This is a community. Follow one another. Someone in their room may need to be helped that you may need help with. Cheryl Ferguson over here, she does. She helps you with your book, help you get your book published.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Okay, for all you who got books and you've been dragging your feet, she can help you.
Sounds like a
help you
plan.
get the book published, tell you what you need to do, traditional and or self-publishing. Reach out and talk to her. And her name is Cheryl Ferguson. You can find her. Cheryl, are you on, they can find you on Instagram or?
Instagram, Facebook, Green Room.
Okay.
They call it Greenhouse. Yolanda's where it rubbing off of. Fan base. I'm trying to think Twitter. So I'm there, but you can definitely connect with me very quickly.
How about
Go ahead.
do you have direct.me yet?
No, I don't.
Okay, you need, I will send you a link. You need to go to direct.me. So all you have to do, hey, go to Cheryl at direct.me and all of your places will be in one place.
Oh, that's so neat. You all know it all. This is why I follow you. You're not only fun, but you're informative and it's accurate. So thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, everybody, because we need to be in a lot of different locations.
And people can't keep up with all the addresses.
Yes, we have.
That's right. I can't even keep up with them.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So now you got one address. It's a one-stop shop.
And I just thought of something too. If you do the direct.me, but if you create your own URL, I am CherylFerguson.com. Click it it takes you to direct.me and all of your stuff. See, now that'll work. So you have your own unique URL that takes you to a place that has all of your
info.
It's great because I have the domain CherylFerguson.com, and that's the email I use. So that's great.
And just point it straight over to the direct.me. This is good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You made my day.
So happy that we could help. All right.
Do.
So we're inviting everybody back today at 4:00 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Come talk about what you do.
Prepared to be on camera.
Yes. And if you want to be on camera, we will. Matter of fact, I have the link already done, Terry, so we can grab that link. Let me go and get it. And if you want to take a seat, we'll be happy to have you come. It's all about you on First Mondays. We're going to invite you. I'm going to copy it to the clipboard. Yes, that's the link. I'm going to put that link over in this chat.
Okay.
And we invite you to join us tonight, this evening, this late afternoon, depending on where you are in the world.
So with that, we want to thank you so much for your time today. We enjoy having coffee, tea, and conversations with you. We hope you do the same. We'll see you tonight at 4 for First Mondays. And tomorrow is Tuesday. We'll be talking with TJ online everywhere about digital marketing strategies. On Wednesdays, we do money with Coach Karen all the way from Toronto, Canada. And on Thursdays, Happy Healthy Habits with Robin Shimizu and friends. And Friday, it will be Tech Weekly. So with that, we say, have a great day. And remember to go to the front of your own line. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.